Hi there, I'm just making this video because I just feel like it, honestly. This is I wouldn't call much of this art. It's just ideas I had before the Great Flood last year in 2000, I'm sorry, the year before last year in 2016, the Great Flood in Louisiana. Yeah, just drawing ideas I had. Realize these are not the final products. I draw a picture, I scan it or take a picture of it, and then I go back on the computer and I mess with the image and I distort it or change it or enhance it, and I just generally make it better. So these are just ideas, not finished, but I guess they have some beauty in their simplicity, I suppose. But yeah, these are some ideas I had. I love drawing clothes. And that's about the end of that. Yeah, it's a female mad professor. I thought that was an interesting idea. And winter, I was doing an outfit for idea. It ended up actually being more of a seasonal thing like this. She ended up being the spirit of winter, and I named her, if I could pronounce that name, it's after a flower that either grows or blooms in winter. I can't pronounce it, but yeah, she ended up just being winter, and I did a lot with her. And this is the first of the seasons, who I named Harmony Iris, which now looking back was really silly. I should have just called her Iris. But she is the spirit of spring, and I love her simplicity. She's very fair. I put the most effort into her, and it probably shows a bit, but I really enjoy her. I obviously modeled her after Aphrodite a bit, and I just think she's beautiful, and I was actually born in spring, so fits, yeah. And this is Spirit of Autumn, Poppy. She is, in my mind, a bit of a goofball, and I think she fits the season. I didn't put her in a skin tone because I thought next to those deep colors, that white pale skin, actually it was a little bit shading, but that pale white skin looked very pretty next to the orange and those deep colors, very rich colors. And I don't know why I did this. I think I have an Art Deco book with that old art that was very popular in the 20s. Very symmetrical. Well, this isn't symmetrical, but I forgot the word. It's got a lot of straight lines in it. I forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah, this is a simple idea. I actually was just a jumble of ideas, but a very organized jumble of ideas. I really like the way this one turned out. It's a interesting combination of colors and only inspiration I could actually get from a book or a different style of art. Yeah. And this one, I had an idea for a ballet, a East Indian ballet version of Cinderella, and I was going to make a whole story out of it, pretty much stick with the original story, but Cinderella was going to be a young East Indian girl with an Indian father, and presumably a French mother, and her father would get remarried, marry another French woman, and have two French stepsisters, and she would be the outcast in the house. But yeah, I actually really liked the way that dress turned out. I was trying to go for an East Indian style, but obviously that did not work. It became really poofy, but I guess if you mix the two cultures together, that would be a good outcome of a dress. So sure, why not? Okay, and this one, I don't remember what my idea was. I don't know what this is. It's like a dog worm with horns. It's just a jumble of ideas. I have no idea where it came from, but I like the idea in general. It's interesting. She's probably supposed to be a spirit or something. of maybe nighttime. I don't know. These were made a couple of years ago. All of these are not recent. These are old-ish. Yep. And this was another idea. I'm really interested and into the story of Little Red Riding Hood, so I just wanted to. I was thinking about a grown-up Little Red Riding Hood, and I took inspiration from Alexander McQueen, and that's kind of where I got this idea, but it's obviously not finished. So I really like Little Red Riding Hood. This one, I don't even know if I want to talk about this one. It's so poor. It's so poorly made. I'm just gonna skip. Again, another jumble of ideas. Again, inspired by Alexander McQueen. This, I don't know what this is. I don't know. No idea. And this is before the official art for Moana came out. I was just making my own prediction about Moana. I made her too slim and too tall. So, yeah. Well, I think that's going to be about it. So, thanks for watching.